All right, so hello everyone. Oh, and I just looked and we have 22 live here with us, which I love because 22 I feel is a water number. It's World Water Day, I believe March 22nd. It's a Magdalene Day. So awesome, great. So welcome to our second monthly call for the Dolphin Healing Collective. So if you are live or if you're on a replay, I am so grateful and thankful that you are here. You could be doing so many other things right now. You could be like trying to manifest yourself a lot of money or, like all these things that are online that are offered to us. Or you could be out, I don't know, doing other things not online. But you're here and you're here to bless the orcas and to bless the whales and the dolphins in the ocean and to support these beings who do I feel need our help and need our attention and need our heart's awareness to focus on them. So yeah, I'm so grateful that you felt that call. So thank you so much for being here. So today I'll explain what we're going to do today, and then we'll just drop in with some deep breaths, and then we'll get right into it. So today's call, and if you're new to the Dolphin Healing Collective, it is a new offering I have. It's free, a monthly free call to bless the whales, the dolphins, and the ocean. And we work energetically, we work in the quantum, we work with the powers of visualization and intention, and all of the magic that we have inside of us to bless these beautiful beings, these citations, to bless the ocean. And I'm just so grateful again that you're here with us. If you are joining us on the replay on YouTube and you're not actually a part of getting the emails for the live sessions, just know that down below you can find the link to actually be a part of our live calls and get updated every month. So my name is Beth Catherine, and I'm the founder of the Dolphin Rose Temple. And in this call today, we have different focus every month in the Dolphin Healing Collective. This call today, we are focusing our energy on the orcas. So I like to call the orcas the black angels of the sea. And today we are going to be first speaking a little bit about the frequency that the orcas hold. These are very powerful, conscious beings. Orcas have a part of their brain that we don't have. They have a brain similar to ours, and they have a whole other section of their brain, which we believe is for emotional processing. So the emotions, right? The water, the feeling, and the multidimensional realities, which can be navigated through feeling. So we are working with very powerful beings who have chosen to incarnate in 3D bodies, physical bodies. I believe for their own lessons, for their own growth, absolutely, but also to support humanity. And if you've been tuning into what I've been sharing over the last few weeks, few months, you might have heard me share that it is definitely my belief that humanity would be in a really rough spot, way more dire than we are right now, if it wasn't for the whales and the dolphins doing all the grid work that they do, the crystalline grid work, the holding of frequencies. We're going to talk a little bit more about what the orca and the orca's role is in holding these frequencies, okay? But first, what I'd love to do is just drop in with some breath and invite in the spirits of the orcas into your home or wherever you're joining us from, because we also are going to be receiving healing and guidance and connection in turn from their multidimensional aspects today. So just taking a deep breath in as you close your eyes. And just allow yourself to become more aware of the breath. And I'm actually going to say, and you can say this too if it feels appropriate, I'm going to call my energy back so I can be really even more present for this call. So I'm going to say, may any energy that I've given away or left behind return to me now. May any energy that I've given away or left behind return to me now. May any energy that I've given away or left behind return to me now. And just feel yourself coming more into your body in this moment. Sending a grounding cord of light into the crystalline core of the earth. And beginning to stabilize yourself for some deep light work, some deep quantum light work, service work that we are about to do today. So you can bring the light of the great central sun or the sun from above down into your central channel, this pillar of light right in the center of your being that your spine is sort of in the middle of. Bringing the sun's light in, illuminating the field, illuminating the central channel. Letting that sunlight fill your heart. And then again, feeling that grounding cord into the crystalline core of the earth. Breathing light back up from her core into your heart. Sun and Gaia meeting in your heart. As we call in your higher self to fill your heart now. I call in my higher self to fill my heart with light now. We call upon the orcas who come in unconditional love. The orcas, the orca spirits, the multidimensional consciousness of the orcas, we call you present now. To be with every single person on this call, live or on replay, with their higher self's permission. Thank you for joining us and singing your songs into our energy fields now, making us aware of your presence. We also call upon all of the whales and dolphins of unconditional love, of divine light, who wish to join us now, to also hold this ceremonial space as we call upon Archangel Michael to create a safe, sacred space, a pure space for us to meet in without interference today. Feeling this beautiful sapphire blue light surround you in a circle, and feeling our whole call being surrounded in the circle of sapphire blue light. Michael, Michaela, Archangel Michael. And we set forth the intention today to deeply serve the orcas, to deeply serve the ocean. We intend that this call brings powerful blessings to all orcas everywhere. That the energy that is raised here today deeply blesses all of the orcas, past, present, and future. May the love and the light from this call resonate in each orca's heart now. And may each orca on this planet now be made aware from their higher self level, if it serves them, of what we are doing here now. And may our hearts connect with them. May each heart of our hearts connect with each heart of the orcas in the oceans and in captivity in this now moment. Our higher selves working together in this grid of light, connecting in unconditional love with the intention of connecting our pure source heart, divine light energetics. Feeling the fabric of the light that we are creating today. And thank you, Orcas, for guiding this call with my higher self and the higher souls of all present live and on replay. Taking a deep breath in. And I'm just going to play maybe 30 seconds of some orca sounds so you can connect in. You can keep your eyes closed if that feels good. Just connecting in with the orcas. All right, and just beginning to come back now, taking a deep breath in. Feeling your energy field, your space be blessed by the orcas. Feeling your blessing for the orcas. Smiling a little bit because someone just like honked really loud, but it felt like a celebration honk. So welcome back. Okay, so I just want to share a little bit about the orcas frequency, and then we'll talk about what we're going to actually do today. The main thing we're going to do today is drop into a meditation. Like we kind of dropped into, well, we did drop into meditation just then to sort of create sacred space, but then the meditation that follows will be us working in the quantum, us working energetically, and that's going to be the main part of the call. First, I just wanted to touch in with the orcas so you can kind of feel the frequency. And feel free, if you are live or on replay, you can share in the comments as well. If you're live in the chat, what awarenesses you may have about the orcas, because what I'm about to share is through my lensing, through my perspective. But we all know that there's multiple ways of seeing something. So as I said before, I call the orcas the black angels of the sea. And they have made it clear to me that they hold the frequencies of the void of the ocean. So they're very connected in with and really transmit and hold the frequencies of the dark mother. And for those of you who that might be a new term for, that might sound kind of spooky, a little scary, but when I say the dark mother, what we're really referring to in consciousness is imagining the black of the womb. Imagining, as a fetus, you became, coming into life in the black womb of your mother. And there's a black womb of our cosmic mother, of our divine mother. And that goddess feminine consciousness that is that black womb is really, and the different tendrils and faucets that come from that is what I'm referring to when I say the dark mother. So the dark mother, I'm not talking about like a punishing force or even I'm not even really talking about like a Kali energy, although certainly the orcas would definitely be connected into that as well. When I say the orcas hold the dark mother frequencies, I'm really talking about the stillness of the womb, the void of the womb, and the depths of the ocean. They've shown me that they bring the frequency of the depths of the black ocean. And they really bring that up to transmit that, because it's really missing medicine for our planet right now. It's deep, deep divine feminine energy, like deep, deep, like original, almost divine feminine energy, the stillness of the womb that creates all. So, you know, there's also a fierceness about them. You know, if you think about that black womb and that actually being a part of this cycle, like our patriarchal society that is shifting now, really only honors the light, the white, the growth. If we put it on a lunar scale, our society is all about the full moon, right? Not so much about the black moon. It's about productivity, creation, being happy, going for your goals. Again, productivity. And then what we do with that which we're ready to discard, the garbage, we just put it in a landfill and we don't look at it anymore. And we don't have this circular system in our society where everything gets recycled, like the leaves on a tree don't just, you know, have to go to a landfill. They go into the soil, decompose, become nutrients again for the earth, and cycle back up. And so that black womb frequency that the orcas really hold and transmit is a part of their medicine. It's not all of their medicine, but it is a massive part of their medicine. It is helping humanity in its sort of invitation back into that cycle. So if you think about how orcas, you know, their name that most people know them or knew them by, I think orca is becoming a more popular name, but a killer whale, even though they're actually the largest dolphin species, they have this energy that's almost like unpalatable in some ways in terms of their fierceness. For example, I saw an image recently of 2 humpback whales and a diver with them. And the caption was saying, you know, we saw this humpback whale shortly after her calf had been attacked and killed by a pod of orcas. And not, by the way, not all orca pods are actually a bit different. There's different subsets of orcas. So for example, the residents off the coast of North America, they actually only eat fish. They don't eat whale, not even close. They just eat fish. So when you hear about these things happen of you know, killer whales attacking baby whales or seals, just know that there's actually different pods of orcas and different subspecies and subsets of orcas, and it's not all of them. But what I became aware of when because I don't want a humpback whale to be sad because their baby was killed by orcas no more than anyone else does, but when I saw the image of this grieving, I could feel the grief pour off of this humpback whale. I instantly had this awareness that there was a soul contract there between the orcas to do that, because the humpback whale mother had on a soul level agreed to purify our world of grief. And as many of you know, actually how we are helping this planet to heal is we are starting to feel what's in the collective unconscious, what's in the collective energy, and what's in our ancestry. And we might have these big feelings, and we're actually, when we feel something, we're actually purifying it from the collective. We're purifying it from this earth. And a lot of the energy that's stored in the earth actually needs to be passed through in that way. I don't know if you've, noticed that being a human is like a little bit tricky. There's a lot of feelings. There's a lot of like hard moments. This is one of the reasons, is because we said, I'll do that. I'll sign up for that. Right. So when I saw this mother grieving, and the waves of palpable grief, and how massive this creature is, and how much she's capable of feeling that, that's what I became aware of. And you can feel that cycle being complete. Whereas if our sort of one-dimensional patriarchal mindset, we would see that and we'd go, that's really bad. Orcas are bad. They killed a humpback whale baby. That's really bad. We would see it on this linear frame of bad and good. But if you can see the orca's body, black and white, they're a mix of both. There's no linear. They are unified black and white frequencies in a spiral, in a circle. So what might seem bad and like waste to us is actually compost cycling into something new. What might seem like bad, the feelings of grief, to us may actually be the transmutation, allowing for the new earth to come even faster. So this is sort of the resonance of the orcas. This is what they're inviting us into. They do have a lot of actually beautiful light frequencies as well. I feel them very connected to Sirius, Venus, and there's more that we can say. Those of you in Dolphin Consciousness, which is our 4-month journey into these frequencies, we'll have a couple modules just devoted to the orca, but that's what I'll share with you for now. So Essence says, I instantly met a dolphin named Raphael, and another swam up. Oh my goodness, I love that. So cool. And Karen is here. So awesome. Orcas and whales, dolphins are definitely goddess energy. Absolutely. Yeah, amazing. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today energetically. So let's talk about some of the, this call, maybe it's going to be an hour. I was like, I have my period. Let's do a short call. But now that I'm here, I'm like, no, this is important. I have things to say. So let's talk about some of the issues that orcas are facing. Actually, first, let's talk about where the orcas hang out. Orca hotspots. Orcas are all over the ocean. They are the apex predator of the ocean. They have been known to kill great white sharks. Again, only a certain kind of orca would do that. A lot of them actually do only eat fish. But yeah, they're the apex predator of the ocean. They are matriarchal. The oldest female is the one who leads the pod, typically. And it's my understanding also that the sons stay with their mother for their whole life as well. So they're mother energy, right? And different hotspots where if you want to go watch them or see them, if you're lucky enough, would be where I was living for a long time, Pacific Northwest of North America, BC, Vancouver Island, down into the San Juan Islands, that area, Norway, South Africa, yeah, Scotland, New Zealand, Antarctica. Let's see, anywhere else that is a big orca hotspot. If I'm forgetting anywhere, let me know. Although they are all over the world, so you can see them anywhere you are, depending on if you get lucky, right? Let's see. Okay, yeah. So yeah, let's talk about some of the issues that they are facing. So I know a lot about, like, my area of sort of expertise of what the orcas are facing is from my time living in the Pacific Northwest of Canada for 8 years. And I can tell you what those orcas are facing, and it's, probably going to be similar in different areas of the world. But again, this is where I was volunteering and learning and hearing and seeing them. So the orcas there are the southern residents, the northern residents, and the transients. Southern residents I feel the most connected to. And the southern residents again, and southern residents only really eat fish, which is kind of a problem right now because what is happening is fish farms. And so for those of you who eat fish, you might think, oh, well, a fish farm, well, how great. This is an open pen in the ocean with netting around it. And they just raise a bunch of salmon or a bunch of fish, and then that gets sold and distributed as fish. So we don't have to take the fish out of the ocean. In theory, it sounds like a great idea, right? We don't have to overfish, and we can just have fish from these fish farms. As we know, nature is very perfectly designed. She's been perfecting herself over millions of years. So if we feel like we have a genius idea to do something in nature that just increases productivity, there's probably going to be a downside to it. So these fish farms are all over the coast of BC. They're in Norway as well. They are worldwide, but there are certain areas where they're very popular. And what happens is because these fish are not meant to be raised like that, they get disease and they get fish lice and different diseases. Because it's an open net pen, these diseases spread to the wild fish and the wild salmon, and it decimates the salmon populations because the salmon die, the wild salmon die. And that's just one sort of pitfall of these, and because it's unnatural, they need to pump antibiotics into the water, and they need to pump these chemicals into the water just to kind of keep these fish alive in these really packed places. And then the fish that come out, a lot of them are quite diseased looking. The flesh on them is like not appetizing. So they will inject them with red dye. So when you go to the supermarket and you say, oh, I'm going to eat healthy, look at that salmon. Oh, and it's salmon from a fish farm, and that's even better, not getting that wild fish so the orcas can have it. You might actually be eating diseased fish farm fish injected with red dye that has helped spread lice to wild fish populations. So of course this has affected the orcas greatly because that is their main source of food. So it's things like this also for us to be aware of. I'll probably go more into this in Dolphin Consciousness, my course, because I don't want to just tell you all the bad things for 2 hours, but it's just things like this that we can be aware of, that, oh, we actually have some power in our own lives to connect with our relationship with fish, even in knowing that how we eat fish, what kind of fish, if we eat fish at all, how often, that can also really impact the orcas and the whales and the dolphins. Another issue that's happening is, and this would be happening worldwide, because of the toxins that are getting pumped into our waters. You can think pesticide use, and also these major corporations that are producing so many things with chemical byproducts that end up going into the groundwater, into the ocean. Some of them get actually pumped directly into the ocean when we don't know about it. Orcas are very blubber rich. They have a lot of fat to keep them warm in the cold waters that they tend to live in. But this fat actually soaks up chemicals because they're designed to live in pure ocean waters. And as a way of the body removing these chemicals, the chemicals concentrate in the mother's milk. So when an orca becomes pregnant and is trying to, nourish her calf, what's happening is that milk is very toxic in some cases, which has led to many, many baby orcas dying. You might have seen a very famous set of images that were coming out maybe 2 or 3 years ago with a mother raising her dead baby calf it was something like for 17 days or for like a really long time, literally showing the world, like, this is what you're doing to us. That was very close to where I was living at the time. If you haven't seen it, you can Google it. It's a very striking image. And that was the reason that her baby, from what we would understand, probably died, is because of those toxins in her breast milk that were too much for that baby calf. Okay. So is that sad? Yes. But that is one of the reasons why you're here today, is because we're actually going to be working energetically. There's a lot that we can do in our daily lives, such as choosing more organic foods and organic products, and just trying our best to make decisions that don't put more chemicals into the ocean. However, we need a global wake-up call, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Is we're going to be working in the quantum and really helping to shift these energetics, so that, you know, I don't know how many years we can come on these calls and say, wow, orca populations are absolutely thriving. Humanity has changed their ways. They have become aware. There are big shifts at play. And, you know, even right now, you know, I know many people, friends of mine, you know, on the ground, working in nonprofits, working day and night, working tirelessly to try to get the governments, the people in charge with some of these decisions around fish farms, around chemicals, et cetera, to stop what they're doing. So again, we're going to be working energetically to support these beautiful warriors, boots on the ground, who are doing everything that they can, but they might not necessarily know about the work in the quantum, which, as you know, we know is actually, it's at the root. The spiritual is at the root. So we're going to go in at the root and the essence to really give everyone a big I don't know, big hand, big support. Sammy says Van Island represent. Yes, absolutely. Karen's talking a little bit about, yeah, the Black Madonna, beautiful. And Sammy says, so is there a soul contract between humans and nature, much like the killer whales and the baby seal? I wonder objectively, I wonder as conscious beings, are we the exception? No, we're definitely not the exception, you know, between these agreements. And I would say potentially that's something that you could explore, Sammy, later on tonight, or even in the meditation that we're doing, or, you know, later on in the week, and actually ask what you're curious about. Ask your higher self, ask the orcas, you know, get in communication, to maybe learn a little bit more about, you know, these different contracts or these different agreements. Because like I said, as the orcas teach us, you know, it looks like, okay, all of this is really sad, but there is also a deeper rhythm here. This is all helping our ascension process. They told me last night, we're actually like a mirror, like we reflect, like we are you. The orcas are our brothers and sisters. They're our family. They're our soul family. And they reflect to us because they bring that dark mother energy, that Scorpio energy, that like no shadows are hidden energy. They're showing us where we're out of balance, not in right relationship with our food, right? Because how our relationship is with food and fish and overfishing and all of that is hurting them. They're showing us where we're not in right relationship with food, where we're not in right relationship with nature, where we're not in right relationship with water, where we're not in right relationship with sound and the power of sound, because sound is also hurting them. So they are sort of, you know, where we're not in right relationship with the Divine Mother. They are really showing us, if we can almost study everything that's going wrong with the orcas, is actually them almost, you know, volunteering in a way to reflect back to humanity. These are the areas that are out of balance, that are out of sync, because there are many higher dimensional realms that orcas, that whales, that dolphins exist in. they don't have to be here in this dimension on Earth, although there is a soul contract for them to be, because of, I think, how powerful they're supporting us. But do know that when you see these beings dying and their populations dwindling, although many are starting to come back. For example, humpback whale populations have really, exploded in recent years, which is amazing. Orcas, on the other hand, are still dwindling. Just know that they're actually going into higher dimensional realities. And there's many higher dimensional realities for these beings to live and play in. There's a lot of joy in this too. There's just things that are really out of our understanding right now as humans, and kind of we have to be okay with that. Someone says, yeah, I wonder what's the purpose of the destructive behavior of humans. Yeah, isn't that the question? Question of the day. Okay, so I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing in meditation, and then we're going to have a bathroom break, and then we're going to get into it. So like, if you're feeling a little sad, we're going to channel it into goodness. So first we are going to be blessing every single person who is making decisions in a place of power that is affecting the orcas. So we're going to drop into meditation. We're going to connect with our I am presence, our higher selves. And again, we're connected with all the hearts of the orcas, and we're going to put that together, and we are going to bless every single person that is harming the orcas directly or indirectly. Because the only reason that a person can harm another being directly or indirectly is if they're not embodied in their soul light and in their higher self. And so they're not embodied in love. And we are all one. We have the power to bless. Our power to bless is exponentially powerful, especially together. And so as we bless everyone who is in these positions, we're literally sending them light, and we're praying over their souls and their hearts, and really asking for a divine intervention for them. And we're making it a lot easier for them to come back into unity with their higher consciousness, because that's what really needs to happen here. And once we have blessed these beings, and we're also going to use a phrase that I am taking from one of my teachers, who you might also know or learn from, Kaya Ra. She shared in one of her live videos recently that she likes to say, I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. So that's what we'll be saying together in meditation, in the quantum, and I'll be guiding you through this process. So don't worry about, trying to figure out how that's going to happen. We're going to be blessing and saying, I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. Okay. And then once we are feeling complete with that, there's probably going to be some other magical things happening around. We will get into inviting in the new, and we, with the orcas, with the whales, with the dolphins, with the angels, we'll be bringing in the divine blueprint for the ocean. We'll be bringing in the highest divine blueprint for the ocean. You can imagine it like a sacred geometry dropping over the ocean and holding the ocean. And we're going to be visualizing and feeling and empowering the ocean to be activated in its divine blueprint once more. The ocean's divine blueprint is pure. All of the water is pure. All of the beings are living in harmony together. It's just, it's the highest crystalline energy of the ocean. So that's what we're going to be inviting in. We also have our own divine blueprints. Our divine blueprints are of health. It's like bringing in these sacred geometry, templates into our field that were actually always there, but we're going to activate them instead of running the templates that are jaggedy, that aren't of sacred geometry, that aren't of the highest light. We are going to be choosing to focus on the real sacred geometry, the real templates of the new earth ocean, of the golden age ocean, of the highest crystalline frequency of the ocean, and really installing that and amplifying that. And it's like that quote says, I don't know who said it. Was it Albert Einstein that said that, or maybe it totally wasn't him at all. You don't, create, new systems by fighting the old. You create a new system that makes the old obsolete. So that's what we're going to be doing as well. We're going to be bringing in that new template that just makes the old obsolete. Okay. So Isabella says, wow, how cool, I work with sacred geometry. Yeah, totally. So let's just have like maybe a 4-minute bathroom break, stretch break, water break, and then we'll come back and get into the actual quantum work. All right, so welcome back. So I would say get comfy. I'm going to put on some sounds for us as well. All right, how is the sound level with the whale songs in the background? Is it just right? A little bit loud, a little bit soft? It's good. I'm seeing thumbs up. Awesome. Okay. All right, sweet angels, let's drop in together for this journey. So just take a deep breath and close your eyes, and we will begin. So taking a deep breath in and filling your body with the light of your higher self. Feeling every cell of your body receiving the light of your higher self now. Higher self, thank you for filling me now. Feeling your I am presence beginning to bless and fill your body. I am presence. Thank you for merging with me now. I am that I am. And allowing the angels of the golden ray to pour a beautiful golden light through your being now, through your central channel. Angels of the golden ray, thank you for blessing me with golden light. And allowing any stress to begin to wash away with this golden light, knowing that we are entering into the spiritual, higher dimensional realms where all makes sense. There's a reason for all that we just spoke about. And part of the reason is to activate the strength of love inside of us, to activate the power within us. So breathing this golden light from the angelic realms in. I am powerful. I am one with this golden light that fills me now. I'm sending a blessing to everyone who's on this call, live or on replay, with the golden light of your heart. I bless you. I thank you. And now inviting the angelic consciousness within our hearts to open up and step forth now. Imagining that there is an angel that is you expanding and stepping out of your heart and merging with you. Or you might even just see this angelic being coming out of your heart and feeling like it's your buddy. And you just see a beautiful golden angel beside you or around you. However you see it is perfect, but know that this is your angelic light. This is your angelic self. This is your angelic consciousness. This is you. There is no separation. This is your heart, the angelic consciousness of your heart that we are visualizing and seeing. And now connecting with the beautiful whale elders and orca beings and dolphin beings who are here with us now. Blessing and thanking the whales and the dolphins, the orcas, who are surrounding each and every single one of us in this call. Bless you, I bless you, I bless you. Thank you. Connecting to each orca heart in this world and each orca heart that wishes to connect with us now, who comes in divine light, as there are orcas in Sirius and orcas over the universe. So any orca being of divine light, of unconditional love that wishes to be of assistance and connect with us now, thank you for connecting our hearts together. And just feel this field of beautiful golden light connecting the whales, the dolphins, the Dolphin Healing Collective, this powerful army of light, this army of life, army of love, here to serve, moving as one, our hearts uniting in golden light on a mission. We are powerful. We are one. We are here now. And we are here to bless the orcas. So we ask Archangel Michael to anoint this collective energy of the golden heart star and to protect us with this beautiful sapphire blue light, creating a beautiful sapphire light around our circle now. And so we begin our blessings. So I'm asking our higher selves and the higher selves of the orcas, especially the higher selves of the orcas in the waters right now, please show us who and whose decisions have been harming you, and where people are needing a blessing, where people have the power to be making decisions that will actually support you and nourish you and help you to be healthy and fully free. Okay, so we're having the orcas show us some different beings here that are, you could call them key players. And there's also many, many people I'm seeing sort of at office jobs. Maybe they're working for the government or working kind of these little jobs, but for these big corporations. Like, there's a lot of people that have a say in this, and a lot of them don't even realize how powerful they are. A lot of them are just needing our hearts to guide them to wake up. So first, calling forth those who make decisions about fish farms. I want you to just feel in your heart everyone who's making decisions about fish farms all around the world. Imagine that you can see them in your heart. Imagine that the orcas are showing you exactly who's making these decisions. I want you to say silently or out loud, I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. Send that golden light of your heart. All those who are in positions, you can see them at their office jobs, at their desks, or out and about on the ocean looking for new places to put fish farms or government offices, all of these people who are making these decisions about fish farms. I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. And the orcas are saying, this is so powerful. Some of you might think that this is a small thing, but we can see beyond the veil, and we can assure you that there is power in this. So say it one more time to them. I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. Feeling them in golden light, feeling their hearts. I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. Feeling their hearts waking up. Thank you to our higher selves for directing these blessings to exactly where they need to go, to each and every single heart where they need to go to. Release any feelings of, oh, but how do I make sure this blessing goes to the right place? Surrender that over to your higher self, to your I am presence. Your higher self, I am presence. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for funneling my blessings to every single heart who you see would be most powerful to bless. Okay. So those, we ask the orcas and our higher selves and our I am presence for, well, let's step out and do a general blessing. So every single soul, every single person, we ask our higher selves and our I am presences to bring them forward now with their permission, that are in positions to make decisions that are harming the orcas, or who have the opportunity to make decisions that can support the orcas. You see all, and there's many, there's actually hundreds of thousands of them coming forth. We say, I bless you And I bless your ancestors forever. I'm feeling the golden light pour from your heart and seeing our collective army of golden light. We bless you and we bless your ancestors forever with love in our hearts. We bless you and we bless your ancestors forever. Now highlighting those who are in making decisions about chemicals and how certain chemicals are being used on this planet right now. We ask them to light up, our higher selves and our I am presence lighting them up. We say, I bless you. We bless you. We bless your ancestors forever. Wow. We bless you and we bless your ancestors forever. Holding all of those who are making decisions about chemicals on this planet right now, how chemicals are being used, in what quantities they're being used, and where they're being distributed. Across all time, dimension, space, and reality, we bless you with our collective golden heart. We bless you and we bless your ancestors forever in pure golden love. Bless your hearts. To all of those who are in the military and whoever is making decisions in the military and the Navy, including secret military operations in the ocean, connected to the ocean. All of those in the military, the Navy, the secret military operations that are in positions to make decisions that could harm or support the Orcas. Feeling them, seeing them in front of you now, in front of our group now. Maybe your group is, beautiful circle of light, golden light, and they're in the center. We bless you. We bless your ancestors forever. I bless you and I bless your ancestors forever. Feeling our golden light together, blessing, beautiful, blessing these beings in the military and the Navy and the secret military operations. We bless you. Your I am presence and higher self knows exactly who we're pulling in. This is real. This is happening in the quantum. You can trust it. We bless you. I bless you. We bless you. I bless your ancestors forever. Feeling their hearts. I bless you. If you want to imagine 1 or 2 or 3 people sort of make it up to help you visualize, or a group, know that these blessings are being directed exactly to where they need to go. I bless you. And I bless your ancestors forever. We bless you. We bless your ancestors forever. May our hearts awaken as our unconditional love blesses you. We now bring forth, asking our higher selves and our I am presences to bring forth all of those who are in commercial fishing operations, these massive commercial fishing operations that take way too many fish and kill many, many more beings from the ocean than they're prepared to eat or take. You can see again if that feels good, however you want to see it. Maybe your circle is a golden light, circle of golden glowing hearts, with the orcas empowering this, with the whales and dolphins also doing this blessing. And we see those in these commercial fishing operations. I'm seeing them very scared. They're not necessarily scared of us. They're scared of love. Deep down, they know what they're doing. And they're only doing it because they're deep in fear. So let's bless them. I bless you. And I bless your ancestors forever. We bless you. And we bless your ancestors forever. Thank you to my higher self and I am presence. Thank you to the orcas for directing these blessings exactly where they need to go. To all of those who are making decisions about commercial fishing and what's happening in the waters. These souls coming forth now into our awareness as we say, I bless you. And I bless your ancestors forever. And bringing forth all those who are dumping toxins into our waters, consciously or unconsciously. We ask these beings to step forward now. Archangel Michael, bring them in. Our higher selves, I am presence. The angels of the ocean, the archangel of the ocean coming in, supporting this. Everyone who's putting toxins into the waters consciously or unconsciously, especially those who are putting them in great vast quantities. We call upon their souls to stand in the center of our circle as we bless you. I bless you. I bless your ancestors forever. We bless you. Feel that golden light. Feel your heart. Feel this is a soul, a part of our family of light who's forgotten themselves. We bless you. We love you. We bless your ancestors forever. And finally, again, asking Archangel Michael, the archangel of the ocean, the orcas, our I am presences, our higher selves, bring forth every single being who's in the position to make decisions that can harm or support the orcas. Every single one of those souls, with their higher self's permission, put them in the center of our circle of light now. As we say, I bless you. I bless your ancestors forever. We bless you. We bless your ancestors forever. Feel these blessings far and wide, this golden light of our heart union, connection, bless this whole world, blessing the oceans, blessing everybody in the world now, blessing every heart. We bless you, we bless you, we bless you, we bless you, we bless you. Blessing every single orca being in the oceans now. We bless you. We love you. We bless you. We bless your ancestors forever. All right. And now see, okay, so Archangel Metatron is coming in. So let's welcome Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sandolphin. Archangel Sand Dolphin. How did I never get that? Sand Dolphin, oh my goodness. Archangel Sandolphin, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael coming in now. the collective angelic consciousness of the whales and the dolphins, the collective angelic consciousness of the ocean mother goddess, we summon you forth now. All of our higher selves, our I am presences, pure source consciousness. Thank you now for activating and bringing in the golden divine blueprint for the earth's oceans now. So you can see visualized like this ball of sacred geometry is just coming down through the earth, around the earth, into the earth, like the earth is putting, on through it, around it, this sacred geometric like clothing, like this tapestry of perfection. Yeah, good. The Orcas helping us now. All you need to do, just visualize the golden divine blueprint for Earth's oceans is now installed. We command this to be so. It is our sovereign choice as humans, as souls, as Gaia's children. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Sun Dolphin, thank you for bringing that in perfectly. The golden divine blueprint for the Earth's oceans. I'm seeing it North Pole and South Pole. It's like it's going down, and it's like it's locking in the North Pole and the South Pole. Good. And then weaving within and around, just however you see it is perfect. And feel and see this like this etheric tidal wave of golden love now ripple and just blast the oceans. And you can see now that they're coming alive to the point that you never even knew the ocean could come alive as. It's like, wow, oh my goddess, the life force energy of the ocean. It's so pure. It's so healthy. The waters are so pure. The beings of the ocean are so abundant and in harmony with one another and in harmony with the earth, because the oceans are the biggest part of the earth. So actually, as this divine blueprint for the oceans comes around the planet, it is instantly harmonizing the land and humanity, because we literally carry ocean water in our blood. We literally carry ocean water in our bodies. So every single human is also receiving this activation into the golden divine blueprint of the Earth's oceans. So feel that, oh my goddess, this new earth harmonic template of the oceans is activated. It's here. And see the orcas interfacing with the humans with absolute joy. All orcas are free. There is no more captivity of any dolphin or whale species unless it is absolutely in the highest and best, and all beings are so happy about it, and on all levels and layers. And so all of these whales and dolphins are free, and feel that humanity and is just connecting with these orcas. Maybe you're connecting with an orca and there's a partnership there. There's communication there. There's like you in a boat just being like, hey, orca, or on a cliff, or maybe you're swimming alongside the orca, or you're visiting each other in the dream time. And it is just this gorgeous light party of love. The golden harmonics of the golden divine blueprint of the Earth's oceans are now installed, activated, and are the primary operating system of the Earth's oceanic layers and levels now. And so it is. This is our sovereign choice, co-creating this reality. Thank you, Archangel of the Ocean. for attuning each of our hearts to this golden dimension of light. You might even see the oceans filled with golden Christ light now. All beings are free, all water is pure. Harmonic balance has been restored. Let's breathe this in for a few moments. Yay. Golden light filling the ocean. Divine blueprint of the earth's oceans restored, activated, operating. All beings happy, harmonious, free, alive, blessed. Life is good. Take a few more deep breaths. And feel the golden divine blueprints of the earth's oceans moving through your body now, the ocean waters of your body, every part of your body, your water body filling with golden light. You are a living installment of sacred geometry, a living oceanic blessing, living oceanic Christ light. Feeling yourself, knowing yourself as that. I am one with the ocean. I am one with the golden consciousness, golden Christ consciousness of the ocean now. And finally, we'll bring in the orcas. This highlight, the highest light of the orcas, and we're gonna ask orcas, do you have a message for me or a healing for me at this time? Or a blessing? I'm open to receive from you now, orcas. Soften your heart and open to receive. Don't feel like you're getting anything. Just visualize an orca in your heart and know that you're receiving all that you need. Taking a deep breath in. Feeling that golden light circulate through your body as you ground yourself into the earth, grounding into the crystalline core, and beginning to slowly come back into your body. And whenever you're ready, there is no rush. You can open your eyes back to this space. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this blessing. I'm so grateful and honored am blessed that you have decided to be in this now moment together. And if you're live or if you're on replay, feel free for this last couple minutes we have together to share any feelings that you have, any messages that you might want to share with our group, or if not, just dropping into your heart. Well, you've already just done that for like an hour. And we'll slowly begin to close our call. So Valerie says, thank you for this, Beth. Thank you so much for being here. Such an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. Laura says, that was beautiful. I'm sitting by the ocean now, about to go swimming. Yay! That is so perfect. And as you're swimming, if it feels good for you, you can just kind of visualize those golden codes in the ocean just coming into your body, soaking them up, the sunlit golden ocean codes. Joanne says, can you explain the significance of blessing the ancestors? What I would probably say is that we imagine that the time is a 3D and a fourth dimensional thing. And spiritually speaking, all of humanity is here as one. And we're blessing every being who's a part of this planet. And we're also blessing what might make it hard for someone to make a heart-based decision if they come from an ancestral line who has a lot of trauma and who has not been making heart-based decisions. We're also sort of unlocking a blessing for that lineage as well. And that's sort of what I would share about it right now. But tune in, because your higher self will also tell you, your heart will tell you. Ishtar says, so deeply grateful to be here with you all and to be supporting this most sacred work. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Ishtar. Frank says, I see orcas often. Yay, I think I resonate with them a lot. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to give and receive love. I'm glad that you are here. Essence says, thank you, Beth. That was powerful. Thank you, Beth, and everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much. So, yeah, thank you so much. May you be blessed. May your ancestors be blessed forever. Oh, I've got a couple more messages coming through. Karen says, this is what I needed, an educational, amazing. It also encouraged me to drink water. The water and healing whale energy will help to heal me. Beautiful. Yes, absolutely. Uti says, thank you. This is so powerful. We are the ocean. So much tears for this blessing. Yes, absolutely. And Joanne says, thanks, Beth. Being here has been so special. Thank you. Being here has been so special with you. May this healing continue. Hopefully I'll see you for the next, the Dolphin Healing Collective call next month. Again, if you have caught this on replay on YouTube, you can sign up to receive all the updates about this free monthly healing below. Thank you, everyone. And may the Orcas bless you. And I'm so excited for everyone to have this sort of deeper connection with the orcas as well and the golden oceanic codes. Please continue if you feel inspired to keep focusing on that golden divine blueprint of the Earth's oceans and feeling that in your body, blessing your water with that, seeing that. That's going to actually help you as well to ascend into those frequencies as well. It's going to support the ocean so much. So blessings. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. Ciao.